What if the oceans boiled, not slowly, not over centuries, but suddenly? Today, we're diving into the moment Earth becomes unrecognizable, a day that begins like any other. The sun rises over a calm, blue horizon, waves gently kiss the shore, and cities. The morning rush begins. No one knows that deep beneath the waves, an impossible process has begun. 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Then another buoy, 1,000 miles away. Flashes 102. Scientists stare at their screens, their faces etched with confusion. Then disbelief. It must be a glitch, a system-wide error. But it's not. Satellites orbiting high above confirm the impossible. Vast, continent-sized patches of the ocean are warming at an astronomical rate. On the coasts, people notice something strange. A low-lying mist gathers over the water, thicker than any morning fog. It's not cold, it's warm. Humid, it's steam. The air grows heavy, thick with moisture. A low, guttural hum begins to emanate from the depths, a sound so deep it's felt more than heard. The planet itself seems to groan. And then, the breaking point. The boiling begins. It doesn't start everywhere at once. It begins in the deep trenches, where immense pressure has kept the water liquid far beyond its normal boiling point. Now, that superheated water erupts. Trillion-ton columns of steam punch through the surface, exploding into the atmosphere with the force of 1,000 volcanoes. The sound is a deafening, continuous roar that circles the globe. The ocean's surface transforms into a churning, violent cauldron of white water. Waves, no longer rolling, now crash and boil against the shorelines, instantly scouring them clean of all life. For marine life, it is an instantaneous apocalypse. From the smallest plankton to the great whales, the ecosystem that forms the foundation of all life on Earth is sterilized in minutes. Trillions of creatures are cooked alive, their remains rising in a ghastly soup. It rises in a planetary plume, a shroud of white that begins to blot out the sun. Coastal cities are the first to fall. A wall of scalding steam, hundreds of degrees hot, rolls inland. It's not a flood of water, but a wave of heat and pressure that vaporizes everything in its path. Buildings, trees, people, all gone from space. Earth is no longer a blue marble. It's a white sphere, completely enveloped in a thick, planetary cloud of its own making. This dense atmosphere of water vapor triggers a runaway greenhouse effect on a scale never imagined. The heat trapped beneath the clouds intensifies, turning the planet's surface into an oven. The sun, once a source of life, is now a diffused, hazy glow behind a permanent white sky. There is no day or night, only a perpetual, dim, suffocating twilight. The rain begins. But this is not the life-giving rain we know. It is a torrential, acidic downpour of boiling water. The remaining landmasses are relentlessly pummeled by this scorching deluge, eroding mountains and carving new, dead canyons into the scorched earth. What about humanity? The few who survived the initial steam blasts on the coasts are now trapped. Those inland face a new horror. The air, now saturated with extreme heat and moisture, becomes unbreathable. Our lungs can't process air at that temperature. The world falls silent. The roar of the oceans is replaced by the hiss of the endless, hot rain. The winds die down. Trapped beneath the heavy cloud layer, there are no birds, no insects, no sounds of life, only the sterile hum of a planet in its death throes. Survival becomes a desperate, fleeting struggle in underground bunkers or high-altitude caves, but it's a losing battle. The planet is fundamentally broken. The boiling continues for weeks, until the oceans have lost a catastrophic amount of their volume. Sea levels drop, exposing vast new plains of cooked sediment and salt. Earth's rotation might even wobble on its axis from the massive shift in weight. The atmospheric pressure at the surface climbs to crushing levels, similar to the surface of Venus. Life, as we know it, is over. There is no recovery, no second chance. The planet that birthed us has become an alien world, hostile and unrecognizable. Years pass, centuries, millennia. The thick cloud layer may one day thin, revealing a scarred, waterless landscape under a pale sun. Earth was once a blue planet. Life depended on the oceans. And when they disappeared, so did everything else. If this happened tomorrow, What would you do? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more mind-blowing stories.